Buckle up, everyone. We are going to be talking about the bumpy shitstorm that is the Rhysida ransomware group that has been holding Insomniac hostage for 2 terabytes of data, where they demanded 50 Bitcoin, which is roughly around 2 million US dollars. Insomniac has declined to pay them any money, which hats off to them because, that just shows that this kind of thing can be profitable. My stupid brain had a little malfunction right there. I meant to say that this shows that stuff like this will not be profitable. Just for some clarification. So, due to them not paying the money, Rosita has decided to unleash hellfire of basically a shit ton of the data that they were able to obtain, which, as you can imagine, nearly 2 terabytes of data is a colossal fuck ton in terms of, if you think about it, GTA 5 is about like 100 terabytes. You're talking about nearly 20 copies of GTA 5 worth of data, meaning that they, the bulk of what I've been seeing so far is Wolverine leaks, which we'll talk about that in a second. They have data of games from Insomniac and Sony leading all the way up until 2030, which, is so much data that it's kind of crazy. I am not going to put anything about any of the if you want to go look at the leaks, then that's all up to you. Now, there is another side of this where the Wolverine game has been taken out of context in certain scenarios where, like, they've been making memes and they've been just basically dogging on certain aspects of the game, which makes no sense to me because the game is not even supposed to be seen by people yet. This is early footage that was probably stolen a year ago, 6 months ago. And this is just now being seen, and if from what I've seen, it looks this good. It's probably going to look significantly better at release. It looks solid, considering that it is footage that no one's supposed to see yet. And it's simply just been pooped out there into everyone's face. So the people that are trying to dog on the way that these games look, it doesn't sit well with me, because this is pre-alpha footage of a game that actually looks pretty good from what I've seen. Like, if you look up the leaks and you think that the game looks bad, then that's surprising to me. This situation isn't good for either side. Of course, the ransomware group doesn't get the money, and Insomniac, it gets a bunch of data released that they don't want to be out there, but, there's nothing that they can really do about it. Once the ransomware group has the data, they have the data. There's not really very many avenues they can take to try to retrieve it. Unless they went in there guns blazing, ready to, I don't know, demand it back or something, which I don't think would pan out. I don't think that would happen. But yeah, it's really a lose-lose situation, regardless. And then also, if they did pay the money, it just incentivizes this type of behavior more often from these types of groups, because, they see that it's a profitable business, I guess. And it equates to over 1.3 million files that they just have on Insomniac of games leading all the way into 2030, and it's really just a bad situation, especially with people taking the game before it's even supposed to be seen by the public, and taking certain things and making it seem like the game is going to be shit based off of what they're seeing now, even though the game's not finished. The game is not supposed to be seen by anyone. And, it's amazing that their poo-poo brain cannot, like, process the fact that the game is not finished. Same thing that happened with GTA 6. We saw, like, triple pre-alpha footage of GTA 6, and people were talking about how shit it looked. It's like 3 years before the game's even supposed to be released. You can't base an opinion off of something like that. Anyways, guys, yeah, it's, basic story that is just really not good for either side. If there's anything that, if there's any updates, then I'll make a video on it. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got. See ya.